Hey guys, Lookfuck here, and welcome to another FIFA 20 player review. And today guys, I'm reviewing the 88 rated Ukrainian icon Andrei Shevchenko. This card looks amazing, of course. Really solid stats all round. I was able to pick him up for 393,000 coins in the 4 games that I played him. He scored me 7 goals and also got me 1 assist, and he also does have a 4-star big foot as well as 3-star skill moves. Moving along into his game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 90 finishing, his 89 shot power, as well as his 89 reactions, and finally his 90 curve. And it did also have the finisher chemistry star applied to this Shevchenko card. So EA haven't released any new player SBCs today, and I thought, why don't I just do an icon review, because I haven't done one for a while. I think Rui Costa was the last one I did when I was able to unlock his prime card, but I genuinely can't remember the last time that I bought an icon off the market and reviewed them. I think it might have been Marcel Desailly, but I need to try and start reviewing some more icons in FIFA 20. That's something I'm going to start to maybe do, like 2 or 3 reviews of a week of an icon. I know someone wanted me to review Sol Campbell as well, so I might try and get around to doing him later on this week, but obviously I have to kind of study like the icons for a few days because of like the 5% tax when you sell them and all that kind of stuff. I can quite easily lose coins in these cards. So anyway, yeah, that part rants that you don't really need to know is all over. So yeah, Shevchenko looks very solid. Obviously he's got an 86 card as well that I think is a similar card but has a lot more pace. That's the only real difference. I think dribbling and shooting between the 88 and his baby version is pretty similar. And obviously this is the Shevchenko when he moved to Chelsea for like £30 million or something in 2005 after the Champions League final. Didn't do great at Chelsea, of course. I don't really remember him. He had a few decent games, but for the most part, he wasn't great at Chelsea. He certainly didn't live up to his price tag, but obviously when he was playing for Milan and back in Ukraine as well, he was a fantastic striker. And in terms of how this card's to use, you know, I think he's a good card. I really like him. Obviously, last year I reviewed his prime icon card, his 91 rated, and I said I didn't like him. I thought he didn't suit the style of FIFA 19. But I think this year, you know, it's a new FIFA. The gameplay's a lot different. I think he's solid. I think he's a really good player. He hit the ground running with me. You know, 7 goals in 4 games and also 1 assist. It's a good, solid card. The only areas that I see of concern to this card is his 73 stamina. And even that's not that much of an issue because, you know, as I've mentioned, his stamina would be an issue if he was a winger. But the fact that he's playing as a striker, they do obviously the occasional bursting runs, but for the most part, they don't do anywhere near as much running as what, you know, a winger would do or something like that. So I don't think his stamina is that much of a concern, but there are good pros to this card. His first one will be his finishing. I think his finishing is top class. 90 finishing, 91 positioning, 89 shot power. That finisher chemistry down takes his positioning to 95. It takes his finishing to 94. It takes his shot power to 99, which is amazing. Although having said that, I think his shot power is good, but I don't think it's as good as 99. Like, I've used other cards so like that I've got you know, with like a chemistry style, have like similar shot power and feel a lot better than him. I'm not saying his shot power is bad, it just doesn't feel like it's 99 with that finisher chemistry style. His long shots as well go up to 99, although I don't really think I had really any shots of him outside the box, to be quite honest. I think most of the shots that I had of him were all from inside the box, so I wasn't really able to utilize his long shots that much, to be honest with you. But I thought his finishing from inside the box was top class, and obviously 7 goals in 4 games, you can't complain with that return. It's a fantastic return from the 4 games. And then also his second pro will also be his dribbling. 78 agility and 80 balance is okay for a striker at this stage of FIFA. Obviously, you know, in a few months' time it wouldn't be the most desirable, but at this stage it's fine. But then he's got that 89 reactions, the 87 ball control, as well as the 85 dribbling, and finally the 87 composure. But actually, you know, it does make him feel really good on the ball. It does make him feel pretty smooth. He isn't clunky or anything like that. He has only got 3-star skill moves, which isn't the best, and I think that's a bit harsh on him. I think he would deserve 4-star skill moves. You know, obviously he wasn't like the most skillful player. He doesn't deserve a 5-star, but I think for the player that he was over his whole career, just give him 4-star skill moves, just make him more desirable to look at, I suppose. But at the end of the day, I don't really use skill moves, but obviously in my opinion he should have 4-star skill moves. Like, why not just give it to him? But yeah, in terms of cons, I don't really have any to him. I think pace-wise, he isn't slow, and he's also not amazingly quick at the same time. But I think for me, 84 pace is fine. It's still pretty quick. Occasionally, he can outpace players. Sometimes defenders will catch up with him. His strength is okay. It's not great. His passing, he got me 1 assist in the 4 games. You know, he's got 76 short passing and 78 vision, which isn't too bad for a striker. On the whole, it's a decent card. I think, you know, I paid 393,000 coins for him. Yeah, it's a lot for this card, but at the same time, I do think he's a good quality striker. I will give him a 9 out of 10 because for me, he delivered in pretty much all the areas that I would expect him to deliver in for a striker. And and he was top quality. Yes, there are other really good alternatives, obviously, for example, going and getting cards like Hernan Crespo free from foot swaps, for example. But if you're looking to buy a card on the market that isn't included in foot swaps, I think the Shevchenko card is very much worth going for his price tag, because he just delivers in the right areas that you want, and it's just a fun card to use, and I really did enjoy using it. But anyway guys, that's going to finish up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.